In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use easier table references in Excel. We'll be creating a simple Excel table and then using a structured reference formula, which is a much cleaner and more readable way to work with table data. Instead of using standard cell references like B2 or C2, Excel lets you refer to columns by name, and that makes formulas easier to understand and easier to maintain. Start by opening Excel. Once you're in a blank worksheet, enter your sample data. Make sure your data includes headers at the top, since those headers are what Excel will use when building the table references later. For this example, the data should be arranged so that it fills the range from A1 through C5. After your sample data is in place, select the full range A1 to C5. This tells Excel exactly which cells should be included in the table. With that range selected, press Ctrl and T on your keyboard. This is the shortcut that converts a normal data range into an Excel table. A dialog box will appear asking you to confirm the table range. At this point, make sure the option called My Table has headers is checked. This is important because Excel needs to recognize the first row as the column names. Once that box is checked, click OK. Now that your data has been turned into a table, click the first empty cell in a new column, which is D2. This is where we'll create a formula using structured references. These references automatically use your column names, which makes the formula much easier to read than a traditional cell-based formula. In cell D2, type this formula exactly. Equals open bracket at sign price close bracket multiplied by open bracket at sign quantity close bracket. Written out, that formula is equals bracket at sign price bracket times bracket at sign quantity bracket. This formula tells Excel to take the value from the price column and multiply it by the value from the quantity column for the current row. The AT sign means this row, so the formula stays intuitive and specific to each record in the table. Once you've entered the formula, press Enter. Excel will calculate the result, and because you're working inside a table, it will typically fill the formula down the rest of the column automatically. That's one of the biggest advantages of using tables in Excel. Formulas are easier to write, easier to read, and they often expand automatically as your data grows. If this tutorial helped you, please consider subscribing. We post new software tutorials every day to help you get the most out of your favorite tools. Thanks for watching.